it comes at me, hits me. Look at that. I can't see nothing. Like, I can barely see the very close range environment. That is when you're super vulnerable. It's really good for pushing around corners. So let's take a look at dark cover. It's a little bit finicky to deploy this, but again, it flows or flies and flows, whatever you want to use. It goes through walls, basically, guys. It is a smoke you can throw through walls. Now, to deploy it, you can see it's a bit janky, but I think this is for gameplay reasons, because if you could just deploy this on a quick tap, that'd be a bit mental. So you have to kind of like line this up and fire it. It is a massive smoke. It is a very long duration smoke. But notice inside it, it's clear. It only blocks vision on the periphery of this, not actually inside it. So it's not like a smoke in the sense of like a traditional smoke, but it's still very powerful. So here we're going to see some pro gamer moves where the enemy are pushing me and I just use everything. I'm like, just use everything. Just blow paranoia, smoke, paranoia, go, just everything. Just use everything.
Someone will die.
बीच वाला.
Introducing your champion.
I'm not a pawn. I'm here to break the
कौन
game.
सी लड़की?
Want advice? I'll give advice.
पता नहीं.
Shoot first.
अच्छा वो. अच्छा जी को आता नहीं है उससे खेलने.
Excellent. Not advice for a better outcome. Let's go over here. Yes.
भाई ये देख हेलीकॉप्टर देख भाई
बहुत अच्छा.
Beginning ring countdown.
We're all ready. Gotta hop up here. Hammer point. Shotgun bolt here. Standard stock heat. Anybody need havoc here? Ibs. Need a body shield here. Level 1. Energy light ammo here. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 1. Taking fire. Scanning the area. We could check out here.
New kill leader appointed.
Extended light mag here. What do you think is over here? Unmanned mag here. Phoenix kit here. I need heavy ammo. R301 here.
सागर 10 हेवी एमो देना थोड़ा. हेवी एमो हेवी.
Compadres, heavy ammo here.
तू ले ले सागर.
Got my goggles set on that area. Thermite grenade here. Standard start here. Level 2. Easy. Lucky, over here. Marking our surroundings. Be aware of the new kill leader. Deploying a variable. Enemies right here. Must go faster! Oh, no, 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 no. There's another squad! Reloading.
Let's go this way. Hostile over there.
Ha! Firing!
Hostile. Hostile right here.
He's hiding.
बंदूक देना ले हाँ दे दिया थैंक यू वाह इतना बड़ा बंदूक आ गया इसमें स्नाइपर में लॉटरी था ना कितने बचे थे अब आते भाई मेरा दोस्त है ना दिदेन उसने लॉटरी स्नाइपर में पैसा डाला अगर पैसा डालेगा ना लॉटरी स्नाइपर को हाथ लगाएगा कोई भी तो लॉटरी स्नाइपर में बहुत सारा गन आ जाएगा एक बड़ा हुआ
round. The last thing we're going to talk about is the best places to plant the bomb. The question we'll be covering is whether
It works because I got a kill. I mean, there's value there. I'll take it. But again, you can use it to sell. You can block chokes with this. Omen's smoke is very similar to Brimstone when we get onto Brimstones in that it lasts for a long time. You can deploy it and you are controlling an area when you do it. Whereas in comparison to Jet, you're really not. Like Jet's has gone now. This is a long duration smoke and it is very powerful for that. Well, all right, let's move on to From the Shadows. Now, From the Shadows is the ultimate ability. You can teleport across the map, and it is the entire map. Now, this sounds insane on the face of it. It's like, oh my god, you can teleport anywhere on the map. Now, there are some caveats to this. When you use it, you become a Spectre. So as I'm teleporting here, I become a Spectre at this moment in time. They can shoot me. And if they do that, then I will go back to the start location of the teleport. It won't kill me. Or the enemy can decide to just let me pour in. You notice that you can't see. Look, it's your vision is blocked. This guy should have killed me, but they didn't, and I managed to kill them. A really cool thing you can do with this is you can throw out your smoke and then pour inside your smoke. That is really cool. But I'm not going to show you that. Instead, I'm going to show you me porting to the other side of the map, trying to get mad kills, but I've got the spike, and that's a great way to throw. Also, notice top left of the screen, the minimap. That happens when an enemy Omen ports. Have we got any entry fraggers out there watching this video? Yeah, because this guy is for you. If you like Phoenix, you're probably going to like this guy. His name is Breach. I mean, Breach. He's going to breach. He's just going to create a breach. He's going to breach the point. That's what this guy does. His abilities all go through walls. That's right, guys. It sounds absolutely sickening when you say it like that. It's like, what? His abilities go through walls? What's going to happen here? It is pretty ridiculous. So what this guy's all about is setting up initiations, setting up plays. You want to push onto a point. You want to take Breach and you want to start spamming flashes, high damaging abilities, shockwaves, all kinds of stuff through a wall. All right, let's take a look at Aftershock. So you've got one Aftershock per round. Now, what this does is massive damage to anybody caught in the blast. Now, you can do this through a wall. So if you notice that somebody is camping in a corner, well, you can give them this. And look at the damage. It's massive. massive damage to people. The thing is, though, you have a lot of time to escape this. So if you are on the other side of the wall and you see this deployed behind you, you can get out of the way. It's like, uh-oh, I can get out of the way. It's not an instant thing. It's not going to wipe you out clean. But it will catch you off guard. And it catches you off guard quite a lot. Because if you're focusing on something, you're firing away. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's really good play there by the enemy breach. Set up a great kill on me. Used his ability, but then ducks out and starts firing at me. And again, there, just caught in the crossfire with it and instantly killed. This is sickening. This is Flashpoint. It is a flash you can deploy at range. Not massive range. You can see here, when the rescue goes red, you can't deploy it. But it's an instant flash through a wall. It's like Phoenix's flash.
मेरे को नहीं पता है.
It is mad, but look how fast
मैंने
it
क्या
goes off.
बोला?
So if you hit this on a wall, you have to be really quick to get in there to start doing damage because it's going to flash the
मैंने क्या बोला?
फ्री फायर में गन चले जाएगी
हाँ बोला था ना.
enemy team, and you've got to get your gun out and start smashing them. Again, you can see, look how long it flashes for. It is a mega powerful ability. This guy is just an incredible character. Like, he was one of the agents that we hadn't seen up until the closed alpha, and it was like, oh my god, this guy's just crazy. He can flash through walls, he can do damage through walls. It's great. I mean, look at that. I popped out there, I'm firing, trying to do damage. It don't matter because I've just been flashed. We've been double flashed and we're dead. Let's take a look at Fault Line. Now, this is the signature ability. Now, this is on cooldown. So what this does is it will recharge after you use it. You can increase the range of it by holding E down, and it goes through walls. And the effect of this is it will slow and it will stun enemy players when it hits them. So again, a great initiation ability. Throw this through a choke, pop out, start doing damage. Because when you're hit by this, you're not going to be doing damage to anyone. You can't aim. Like,
अरे यार मुझे लगा बंदा था
you literally cannot aim. Great use here. We see around the corner, kills one of them. I mean, that is just an incredible use of that ability. It is so strong. So let's take a look at another example. Coming through the teleporter, hit by it. Look at that. You can't aim. You are going to die if this hits you. Rolling Thunder, the ultimate ability. Think of Reinhardt's Earthshatter if you guys play Overwatch on absolute steroids. This does the same thing as his signature ability, only it knocks you up in the air. This is incredibly punishing, and also it's massively wide. Like, the range of it is bigger. It's just fatter. You can throw this across an entire point and then push and then get a kill. It is so good. And you can see as well, it travels inside. It travels through all walls, into buildings, everywhere. It is an incredibly powerful ultimate, this is. But again, it's an ultimate, so you only get this like 2 or 3 times an entire match. So let's take a look at an example. They're planting the bomb. It's 1v1. I initiate with the ulti. See how it knocks them up in the air? Take them out. So strong. This character is actually insane. Next up is Cypher. Cypher is a Sentinel hero. He is the most defensive agent in the entire game. He's got a whole host of little traps, little kind of technological tricks. If you guys like Rainbow Six Siege, you'll probably like this guy because he's got things like remote cameras, he's got tripwires, he's got all kinds of fancy stuff that he can use to absolutely mess up your day. So let's start with trapwire. Now, this deploys a tripwire when it's activated, but the way it works is you get 2 of these. You can throw them down and they create a little trapwire. Now, you can pick these back up, but you have to target them and press F near them, and then you can redeploy. However, once they get used, they're used, and you can't redeploy it again. Now, what happens with these is you can detect them if you are walking. But if you're sprinting, you won't see them, and they will catch you, and this will happen. It's like, uh-oh, what the hell? But you do have a window of opportunity where you can shoot it and destroy it. Now, if you do that, then it won't trigger. So like this here, uh-oh, I'm caught in it, I shoot it, pop out, get 2 kills. Now, if that tripwire had activated, I would have been screwed. I'd have been dazed, I'd have been location.
In honor of the All-Father. Landing in this area yields a high probability of success. Prepare for battle. Let's go this way. Very well.
मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा योग.
revealed, as you can see here. That player has walked into one of mine, and his location has been revealed. But he's also dazed, and it just means you can push this guy because he cannot aim at you. You're going to destroy him. Also, you should probably help your teammates out. If they get caught in it, yeah, you should probably shoot it before it goes off and stuns them. As you can see, he's dazed and stunned because he had the stars around his head. So, yeah. But at least we managed to get the win, though, so it's fine. All right, next up, we've got Cyber Cage. Now, this thing is beautiful because it blocks line of sight. However, you have to activate it, and you get 2 of them. So you can throw 2 of these on the floor. You can pick them back up by pressing F. But if you activate them, that's it. You can't pick it up again. It's basically blown. But while it's active, you can't turn it off. It's just on. Now, the way it works is it's hollow inside. It blocks line of sight. But if an enemy walks through it, it emits a different sound effect. So you know somebody's in it. So you can just spray the hell out of it. You know they're in there. So, again, you can see you can throw 2 on the ground. You have to target them to activate them. Like, you're not just spamming the ability button to activate them again. You physically have to look at them to turn them on and off. But that means you can do some cute stuff with the security cam, and I'll show you that in a second. So, Cyber Cage usage examples. Now, this cage is down, and the enemy are walking through it. I can hear them. I know they're walking through it. There they are. Boom. And I can take out the enemy's jet. Really powerful for that. So let's take a look at an example here where we set up a few on the point ready for the push. Now, you can see they're on either side. I can turn them on, and I can get ready for the enemy push. Now, this is the main line of sight terrain blocker in the middle of this point, and I'm sort of extending it a bit with my cyber cages and using them for cover to sort of pop out and catch the enemy by surprise. It is incredibly powerful. It's a really, really strong ability, and it also, well, it let me sort of get a bit of a clutch play there and take out the enemy team. Super strong. But this is what you can do with the spy cam, and it's really good. So if you've got your traps down, well, your cyber cages down, and you deploy the spy cam, when you look at the spy cam and well, you don't have to look at the spy cam. I need to sort of really make that the emphasis on that. You just press the ability button again. You go into the camera and you can activate your objects by looking at them, which is really cool. Thing is though, with spy cam, it's invisible until you activate it. When you activate it, the enemy will see it, and it is very clear where it is. It's like this big red thing on the wall. However, until that point, it's completely invisible. Now you can use it offensively. Look at this. This is me using it to say, uh-oh, guys, we're getting pushed mid. Because I can see them. They're probably going to destroy it because they've seen it, whatever. If I use it again, they're going to destroy it. But we get intel, and that's what these tactical shooters are all about. You get intel, you can actually get massive results. So here we go again. There's... Shh.
You know what I look like. Come find me. God.
I'm itching to draw first blood. Time to kill.
Hey, drop, drop, and rock!
Bless me with sight.
Attention. Blood.
First blood. FNGs always go first.
Round 1. Big
District's far.
leader appointed.
Let's check out this area.
You kill leader.
Wingman here. Most powerful handgun on the frontier.
I need it. Treasure pack here. The gods gift us.
Hostile right
I
here.
need a body shield.
Contact.
Dibs.
Hostile over there. Prowler SMG here.
I need a body shield. Found a body shield here. I could use that.
Eliminated.
I need light ammo.
Light ammo here.
Enemy in sight.
I need a backpack.
Supply bin
that.
here.
I could use that. Never mind.
Heads up. Ring's closing in 1. Let's go this way.
Backpack here. Level 1.
Thanks.
45 seconds. Ring ain't close. Oscar Mike, ladies.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Calling us to spot him.
Need more kills. What's over here?
Heard that.
मेरे वाला पता अरे क्या बोलता
Get in the ring or I'll kill you myself. Go here now.
Heard that.
Closing.
Use the map as your guide. The ring
New
is
kill
moving.
leader appointed.
Let's reposition here.
Through there already.
Gotta hop up here. Hammer point.
Care package being delivered.
Care package coming down.
Let's go this way.
You might be of use to me yet.
Let's reposition here.
Extended light mag
go
here.
this way.
Level 2.
Pop in the chimney.
I'm not thanking you.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Bolts increase rate of fire.
भाई तुझे वही वुल्फेन का कपड़ा मिला
Enemy spotted. Near me.
ये देख इस बॉक्स का है दिखा दे
Let's reposition here.
ये देख इस बॉक्स पर लॉक दिखा दे मिला तो है
Knockdown shield here. Level 3. Scouting for gear here.
सबकी कमारू बना कोई बोलते बता बता ना बीच में से उन्होंने चलो समय फ्लोरी से हमें लग बोलो नाम तो तुम कैसा बनते भाई भाई
Barrel stabilizer here. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Tango spotted. Danger close.
Dibs.
Let's reposition here. Let's go this way.
मत ना युग
Check out this area.
युग जाओ बेडरूम में जाके लेटो युग जा बेडरूम में जाके लेट
New kill leader. Watch your six.
बोर हो रहा है यार कोई दिख रहा ही नहीं है गनशॉट का आवाज भी नहीं है
भाई कोई आवाज नहीं आ रही है और 99 भी नहीं मिल रही है भाई
नॉर्मली इतना जल्दी आ जाता है
भाई अभी तो राउंड 2 ही शुरू हुआ है
Which means they're coming to us.
सब जल्दी मर भी गए
R99 here.
अब सप्लाई शिप पे चलते हैं
R99 ले ले इधर से
थैंक यू भाई थैंक यू एक तो बेंच मेरी पिंग बार-बार डबल क्लिक हो जाती है
हाँ मैं वही सोच रहा हूँ इतना क्यों कर रहा है
Thank you.
Focusing my vision on that spot.
Let's reposition here.
चल सप्लाई शिप पे चलते होते कोई आ जाए
Copy that.
Hostile spotted.
फाइनली भाई
You might be of use to me yet.
Throwing thermite. Throwing thermite. Enemy in sight.
Someone traveled through here recently.
एक पोर्टल बनाया हुआ है भाई
हाँ हाँ
Portal here.
उन लोग उधर है शायद
Over there. Marking our surroundings.
कोई है देखा
है दो लोग हैं पर मैंने देखा नहीं किधर है
इधर ही होंगे सारी लाशें तो
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3. Good
Either-
for range
Hostile
engagement.
over there.
एक और रिस्पॉन हो रहा है
Marking our surroundings.
Good work. We're inside the next ring.
Hostile spotted.
Attention, delivering care package.
Care package out there.
Enemy spotted.
Hostile right here.
Calling upon nature's strength.
मैं स्मोक कर रहा हूँ जा
Top of the chimney. Heads up. Dropping the blade. Firing. Also firing. That was the last. Another squad left. Give my shield a recharge. Reloading. That was the whole squad.
You're better off dead, but I could use the car.
Champion out. We ghosted him.
It wasn't my time. Healing my wounds.
सागर टोटम रेडी है ना तेरा
शील्ड ले
Recharging shields.
सागर टोटेम डाल दे तेरा किधर भी.
मेरे ज़ेरोस करो.
You'll be alright. Gotcha.
पीछे चल सागर पीछे चल.
Thank you. Recharging my shield.
Hostile. Danger close.
Taking a moment. Scanning.
Reloading. That was the whole squad. No quarter given. Only one squad left.
लाइफलाइन पे ब्रोकन शील्ड है.
Healing. Watch my back.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
कुछ नहीं उसका एक प्लेयर डाउन है. चल रिंग में.
नहीं आ रहे हैं उन लोग. आ रहे हैं. सागर ऊपर चलेगा.
Right here. Beginning countdown. You are the Apex Champions.
It's one of the enemy players coming through. I've tried to shoot him with a dart. I think I've slightly missed him with the dart there, but if I hit him, it works very similar to Sova's drone, and it will show their location. All right then, check this out. Neural theft. If somebody dies, and you've got your ultimate. Remember, ultimates only happen like 2 or 3 times in an entire match. It shows you the location of everybody on the enemy team on the minimap. But it doesn't show you their real-time location. It shows you their location for a split second as it's active. And you also throw your cool hat down. So look at the minimap. Location revealed. Now those guys can move and get into a different location now. But at least I know where they are. Let's move on to Brimstone. Brimstone... is a controller. He is extremely versatile. He has the best smokes in the entire game. He can deploy them pretty much across the map. It's not the entire map, but he can deploy from anywhere. They are so powerful. He can also deploy them indoors as well, although the interaction is kind of a little bit janky, and that's his ultimate. It is actually a GDI ion cannon from Command & Conquer. Conquer. It is insane. All right, let's take a look at Stim Beacon. So Stim Beacon, you throw this down and it gives you an area of effect on the ground that gives you a 10% increased fire rate. But not only for you, it also gives it to the enemy. Team. So don't throw this into the middle of a fight because you'll be buffing the enemy, and that is not clever. It does last a long time, though. Now, you can do stuff like this, just absolutely, well, I mean, I hate these doors. Let's destroy them. Those doors are actually really cool because they've got armor on them. You destroy the armor, then you can wallbang them. It's beautiful. So So yeah, you can use it for pushes like that. It also works really well with SMGs. Throw it on the ground, get yourself an SMG, go crazy. You can deploy 2 of those. Now, Incendiary, this is a Molotov. You've got 1 of these per round, and it bounces off a wall, and it acts like a grenade. And that's kind of it. It's just a big Molotov. That's it. That's all there is to it. Just an area denial thing. It's nice. You can spam it onto points, do whatever you like, but you can only use it once per round. As again, you can see it bounces off walls and stuff. It's fine. It just acts like a grenade, and it is a Molotov. Now, let's move on to Sky Smoke. These are incredible. So it brings up this UI. Now, what you do with the UI is notice you can't see the entire map. You can see most of it. Now, if you place a smoke marker down with the left mouse button and then walk off the map, it will get rid of that smoke marker. However, if they're all within view on the map, you can deploy them. So you can do 3 if you like. So you basically left-click to set the location, right-click to confirm. They drop down from the sky. You can deploy them, yeah. And they're crazy. They are the longest lasting smokes in the game. They block line of sight completely when you're in... Inside them, they block line of sight. They're just incredibly powerful. They are just ridiculously good. You use these to set up fights. You use these to defend chokes. It's just incredible. So watch this. We've got the B choke in the middle of the map, and we've got the double door choke. At the start of the round, I'm just going to smoke them off. This lets us push into the courtyard. How powerful is this? This guy is a crazy powerful hero. He's just incredible. But you can also use him offensively as well. So I'm pushing towards the point here. It's 1v1, and I'm going to smoke off the A connector at the back of the site, and then I'm going to move forward, and then I'm going to get the plant off, knowing that I've smoked the back of the point off, and it reduces the angles that I need to look at. That is incredibly powerful. This guy is insane. Now, his final ability, his ultimate ability. Remember, you only get to use these 2 or 3 times a game. It's an orbital strike. It does massive damage. It goes inside buildings. It's just ridiculous. It fires a massive beam from the sky, and it will kill you. If you're in the middle of this, you will die. However, you do have enough time to run out of it. So if this is cast upon you, then run away immediately. Equip your knife so you run faster and run the hell away from it. You will die. Now, it will damage your team. It doesn't do as much damage to you as it does to the enemy, but it is incredibly powerful. So watch out for this. If it's on top of you, you're probably going to die. Like, you need to run. It's like, oh my god, the ultimate, get out of there. See, it hit me. It did, like, I'm at 81 health now. That's not great. It did a lot of damage. You've got to get the hell out of there. This is a nice combo by the enemy. They notice that, oh, we're all together here with the I want to call it the Sonic arrow, but it's the Recon bolt from Sova. And yeah, then they blast the ulti in. So that pretty much covers all of the agents right now, guys. Some ridiculous abilities out there. This video will give you a very good basis of knowledge to go forward and take part in the...
Introducing your champion.
Maybe this time I'll open both eyes.
A deterministic end will find you below.
Let's land here.
This is my favorite part.
Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock. Spotted. Double timing it.
Closed beta if you guys are lucky enough to get a key, but it will give you a more rounded opinion, I think, on the way the game works and on the way the agents work. Remember, guys, if you want more footage and more video content on Valorant, do subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on away from it. Agents right now, guys, some basis of knowledge to go forward and take part in the closed beta if you guys are lucky enough to get a key, but it will give you a more rounded opinion, I think, on the way the game works and on the way the agents work. Remember, guys,
Fly fighter, the end is decided. Trust it.
Introducing your champion.
कॉल आया
I suggest this landing location. Prepare for certain death.
किधर आया सोमेश का कॉल
We should conduct a search right here. I suggest we do some research in this area. Gas trap deployed.
R99 here. Flatline here.
Another variable for the lab rats.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. The battle begins.
Round one.
Grenade. We find a Sustaining injuries.
Firing on subject.
Reload. Careful, no killing. Lego, I will assist you.
Appointed.
I'm the kill leader. You don't say.
Appreciate your assistance.
I need light ammo.
Shields are recharging.
I need help. Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Syringing.
Enemy lines looking here.
Light ammo here.
I can use that. I need help.
Target spotted. Scanning the area. Healing my wounds.
They didn't do it purposely. They are not doing it purposely.
Get here.
Healing my wounds.
Contact. Making contact with enemy.
Shut it.
All fire. I am taking fire. But alive.
Appointed.
I'm down.
Did you like my moves?